Welcome back. In this session, we begin our journey into the Asset Management module, and this is the first video in our demonstration series. To start with, we will focus on the Asset Portfolios application, which forms the foundation of asset management in the system. Asset portfolios allow us to group different categories of assets and assign them to designated custodians or managers. These users are responsible for issuing, receiving, maintaining, and ensuring the overall condition of the assets under their custody. In other words, portfolios define accountability and make it clear who manages which assets. For example, the system may already include a portfolio such as IT equipment, which could be assigned to a user responsible for all IT-related assets like laptops, desktops, and servers. Similarly, another portfolio such as equipment and tools may be managed by a different user. You can have different types of assets managed by different people. Even the same type of asset can be managed by different users if they are spread across multiple locations or operating units. For instance, let's say we have IT equipment in two geographically separate locations. It would not be practical for one person to manage assets in both places. In such a case, we can create two portfolios, one for IT equipment, location A, and another for IT equipment, location B. IT equipment in location A could be assigned to user X, while IT equipment in location B could be assigned to user Y. This flexibility ensures that assets are always managed locally and efficiently. Let us now create a new portfolio. When creating a portfolio, the portfolio number is automatically generated by the system. The next step is to provide a name. In this example, we will name it Heavy Vehicles and Equipment, which will include assets such as cranes, bulldozers, rollers, and other earth-moving equipment. This portfolio is being created under a specific operating unit, which means all assets falling under this portfolio will be managed within that operating unit only. The next step is to assign the portfolio to a user. For this demonstration, we will assign it to Nina Kocher. By doing so, Nina becomes the designated custodian responsible for managing all heavy vehicles and equipment within this operating unit. In the Activity Overview section, we can specify the activities that this portfolio will cover. Once that is defined, we proceed to save the portfolio. This is how a new portfolio is created and assigned to a user. Now, to understand how portfolios are linked to assets, let's look at the Asset Information application. When a new asset is created or added to the system, there is an option to specify the portfolio to which it belongs. For example, if we add a bulldozer, we can link it to the operating unit and assign it to the Heavy Vehicles and Equipment portfolio. Since this portfolio is assigned to Nina, the system automatically understands that she is responsible for this asset within the operating unit. In this way, the system builds clear relationships between assets, portfolios, and designated users. Assets are grouped under portfolios, and portfolios are mapped to users, ensuring accountability and proper management. That concludes our overview of asset portfolios. In the next video, we will continue with additional configurations in the Asset Management module. Thank you for watching.